Now, if you're an early Bloxburger, you will know the theme that has been going on a lot is realistic. Now, this video I'm doing is just to help you guys out and give you tips on how to achieve this. Hello guys, it's Kay Spade and welcome back to another video, and I would like to thank you guys so much for 80 subscribers. It honestly means so much to me, but we will get into this video. Also, a quick disclaimer, there are a few game passes that are used in these, but there may be some that do not require any. So my first tip is custom carpets. Now for this, you are going to need to use the transparent cube, and you are going to want to desize it to the smallest you can. Now the painting you're going to want to get is this one, which is the plain huge painting, and you are just going to want to place that on top of the cube. Now you are just going to want to resize this so that it lays flat on the ground. I'm using the wrong thing to change it. So, as you know, I don't normally upload this late. I never upload this late, but the reason is because I have been building a bed all day, and I really thought that would have been easy, but it's not. So I will insert a picture of the bed that I have been making in my actual room, and honestly, it is not easy. It's quite hard. Now, I am going to resize this, but just to add on as well, my mic has not been working, so I have recorded this video about 3 times. So let's hope it doesn't do it again, which if you see this video, it's not done it. So you are going to want to put a decal code onto obviously the carpet. Now you can find these on TikTok just by typing in rug decal codes, and you can just type one in and it will give you a rug. Now this makes your builds look so much more realistic than using the basic carpet. Now my next tip is custom flowers. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get a table, and you are going to want to get a vase and place it on top of the table. You're now going to want to go to basic shapes, and you're going to resize the cube so it is basically thinner. You're going to want to make it thinner. And then what you're going to want to do is you want to use the transform tool and place it in the vase so that you can kind of see it in the vase, if that makes sense. So as you can see it is there when I hover over it, and you're now going to want to go to decorations and frames, and you're going to want to use the square decal. Now you want to use a two-sided, but you don't have to. This is just because you'll then be able to see the flower on both sides. If you do use the non-double-sided, you won't be able to see it on this side. And if you really want to make it more realistic while you walk around the house, you can add it on this side as well. So I did go and choose these flowers. Now obviously you can adjust it so that it fits the vase more. And you can change the colour of the vase and everything like that, and honestly it will look so pretty, and it is such a good thing to add to your builds to make them more realistic. Now my next one is custom wallpaper. So you are going to want to go to frames, and you want to use the plain square painting. Now I suggest only placing one. Why is it doing that? Like I said, I suggest only placing one, and then going to the wall and putting in your wallpaper decal, which again, you can find all over TikTok. Now, once you've typed in your decal, it should come out like this. Now, what you're going to want to do is go back to build mode, and you're going to want to copy it and put it all over the wall basically. Now, this is what the wall looks like after it's done. Now, obviously you would resize the decal and put it there just so it fits the wall. Obviously this is what it looks like, and some of the decals you do type in do not match up, but it's honestly fine. You can't really tell that much, but this does add a lot of realism. Like honestly, it's a game changer for me in my builds, and I would highly recommend you do this. Now my next tip is cushions. Please, when you place a sofa, do not keep the cushions it comes with. Now if you really want to, you can. It just looks so much better to do this tip. Now, you are going to want to get these pillows. I mean, you can choose any, to be fair. You don't have to get those ones. But I do like these ones, but they are the most expensive ones you can get. Now, once you have placed that, you are going to want to transform it so that you can, keep it more straight than what the actual ones come like. But also, I think to do this with the transform tool is free. You don't have to have the transform tool pass to move pillows on beds or sofas. If I'm correct, correct me if I'm wrong. but I do not think you do. Now, what you're going to want to do then, once you have done that, you are going to want to put this pillow the same on the other side, and I will be back once I have done that. Now, as you can see, I have done that, but to give it a bit of a more extra realistic touch, I do like to add these pillows, and they just make the sofa look 100 times better than it was. Now, I did just go in and colour the sofa, and look how much of a difference that has made. But adding this to your build will make your build look so much more realistic than it was. Now, my last and final tip is wall trims. Now, these are a game changer for me. I don't know how I used to build without them, and I don't want to see one of my builds before them. So I do like to use, obviously, the flat crowning mold, and I also like to use the medium baseboard. Now, obviously, change these to the colours that the top ones are, as they will look better like that. But honestly, it is a game changer for your walls, as they look so much more realistic. So there is another wall trim I do like to use a lot, and it is this one. I really do like using this one, as it does take up a lot of wall space, but it honestly looks so nice. But yeah, as you can see, it is a complete game changer, and it will make your builds look so much more realistic. Please let me know if you would like a part 2 to this video, and basically that would just be more in-depth stuff like windows and doors and tables maybe. But thank you guys so much for watching, and please subscribe if you haven't. I would really appreciate it. And I have linked my Instagram and my TikTok in the link below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and goodbye!